Hey folks, I'm Vainglory and welcome to part 52 of Napoleon's European campaign in Napoleon Total War. So we're starting off today up here in we're in West Prussia. And I think I'm going to try and wipe out this Prussian force here. Davout was going to come and do that, but he can't reach, so his reinforcements that were on the march, I'm going to go ahead and make this attack. Okay, so they've no guns, and they've only got the one regiment of line infantry, a couple of skirmishers, Jaeger. No, actually it's light infantry. Okay, we've got no cav, they've got their hussars. Let's go ahead and see how we get on. I think with this one it's just going to be a case of finding a position for the guns, such as here. In fact, if it's got impassable terrain on either flank, you can put the guns up here and then just have the infantry form up to protect it. Yeah, so this is it here actually, and there's also a nice building we could stick some people in. So it's difficult to tell. Is this yeah, that's impassable terrain there and there. So this is it, the position I was after. Let's just get both of you. We need to keep you limbered up for now though. So the gun's up on there, and what's 259 troops could fit in there, so we're probably not going to use that actually. Since we can't get everybody inside, we'll just keep the infantry in 2 brigades. We'll have 1 brigade to the front. Let's have the militia back. And the other... yeah, the other guard this area. There we go, that'll do. Group up the guns. And get them on the move up to here. And, this infantry down here can move forward. You can come up there for now. Let's get this battery to deploy about, well, in there. You up there. And there is impassable terrain around that corner there. So we'll have the Fusiliers to the front there, able to form square. And you could probably stay there. With the Portuguese march up to there. In fact, let's have you over there, and we'll put the oh, these are Fusiliers. These are all Fusiliers. Okay. Guns are in position. You hopefully get into action. I think you've got the range for that. The Irish Legion we will put about there. Swiss Grenadiers in here. And this militia. That would do you there. Okay, so you in action, you are about to fire, I think. Although there's no activity at these guns. Is that blocking your line of fire? Let's limber them up and we'll try and reposition them. I found that in the past when I've, for example, tried to stick the artillery behind a wall, it seemed that the wall prevented the artillery from firing. Right, so if you could just, when you're ready, okay, if you could reposition to there, that should hopefully do. They've got 2 regiments of cav, they do, and that's them there and there. Let's get into square while we wait. They don't have any artillery, so there's no disadvantage to that. And I think we'll actually send this militia over into the woods there. And can they get up? They can't. Cav can't come up here. I'm not so sure about the corner there though. So we'll move you forward. And you up to there. And you come over here. Okay. Unlimber again, get into action. And if you can form your line in here. Okay, chipping away at them. Is the other battery targeting them as well? I think they are. Right, square, and the same here. And we may as well, just in case I forget later on, but I don't see the cav being able to work its way around the flank there. So the guns are now targeting the musketeers, which is good. Let this cav charge in. You coming on? You are. Charge in between the 2 squares. Go. Nice work. And that infantry is routed as well. 2nd Cav Regiment, the General, beginning to take some real casualties. The shell fire's a bit close to the square. In fact, too close to the square. Need that cav to break and run. Drag the shell fire away from us. That's good. Okay. You come out square now. What do we have over here? Yeah. Fusiliers. And that cav there is still around though, actually, so I'll get back into square. Just noticed that. Let's have the artillery target the cav, if I can get them to do that. You didn't form square. Come on, I said form square. Right, and artillery now shoot into that forest. Not our own troops. That general.
A glorious victory, sir, is soon to be yours.
Might be back. I don't think so, but let's bring some of this infantry over to help out on the left flank. So if you march over to there, and you march around here. think the cav that was over there is now broken. And this regiment managed to stand.
Sir,
It's a bit of a surprise.
Sir, our general
Who's
is
our,
under
our
attack.
general's artillery unit? He's taking some stray fire probably from the musketeers there. Okay. You can come out the square. I want this regiment to continue out to the flank. Okay, and let's put the artillery back on, shoot it well, pick your own targets. They're not taking too many casualties in there, as you'd expect. You've got some decent cover. You're almost in range, so form a line there. Yep, lots of casualties in here. And you're just about in range where you are as well, so you form your line there. And what are you targeting? You're shooting into the forest, good. As are you. Somebody's broken. Both are. So it's just this regiment up here now. So if you swing around and your fire up here. Are you in range? I don't think you're quite. So step forward. You do the same. Okay, unload on them or they've broken. So as long as the other regiments over in that forest continue to rout, that should be the end of the battle. Nope, they've recovered back here, so again we'll have you swing around. You get into formation there. Now the cannon target them. See if we can drive them off. Make sure that these guys don't come back. They've both recovered in there. Now they're running again. So you swing around, make sure you've got a better angle and you advance. They've broken again too. So that should then be it. Here we go. We'll just end. And that should be the end of that army. Okay, Portuguese took no casualties this time. Fine. Yeah, so that army had retreated from Davout earlier, that's why it couldn't retreat further. Now you head back up there, and you can merge next turn, and then head up for Königsberg. Okay, back here we've got Brun's army heading back to Paris to secure the rear area. And Napoleon is up here, advancing on Klausenburg. And Massena's in Lemberg. He just took the city last time, so he's going to stay in there, keep control of public order, and do some replenishment. And we're also recruiting some troops in here. So we'll be there for 2 turns at least. Well, I think 2 turns actually, then he will be moving out. I wonder, could have Napoleon come out through Odessa up to Kiev. Massena could hit Kamenets Podolsky and then head for Minsk. And then Davout, once he's taken out Königsberg, could head on. Well, he might actually head up towards Riga. Okay, but that's for the future. We've got money to spend. We can spend some of it in a Court of Appeals in here. And Breslau. Let's get the Court of Justice. And improve this lumber mill, I think. What have we got here though? A commercial centre, actually. Let's get a supply warehouse. That would be much more useful. Okay. And do I have a navy down here? A navy, a ship. We do. We've got our sloop, which we're just going to send out on a bit of a scouting mission. There was a British ship somewhere around here before, but I'm not interested in that. It's the trading port I'm interested in. Let's grab that since there's nobody here. I don't know if I've got any merchantmen that I can send over. We'll just get the one there and one in there. Ah, I've got 2 here. So let's view. Head for there. Okay. Is this occupied? Let's send our frigate out to have a quick look. There's the British, and there's nobody here either. Oh, there is. Path blocked. Right, sorry. Danes, I didn't mean to disturb you. Okay, that's fine for now. Research, just double check. I don't want the carronade. Who's researching that? Magdeburg. Instead, let's go with the Grand Battery. And I had a gentleman, there he is there. He's on his way in, that's fine. So I'll just check, make sure all the spies have moved. Yeah, I want you further in. Well, yeah, we've got somebody coming up behind you. So you can come up. Actually, you head in there. No, we've got a spy there. We'll have you head up in that sort of direction because you're going to head up towards St. Petersburg. You can head on towards Vilnius, Smolensk, and you're going to come through past Vilnius towards Minsk. Down in there, yep, that's fine there. Okay. You down to about there. You can push right on as far as you can go. And you have moved, you're staying put. Okay, we've got this guy in Venetia. Let's drag you forward. And you can just push through here as well. That should be everyone. Good, right, we're at the end of the turn then, so let's move on. Denmark seem to be up to quite a bit. It's fine, we've got mass production. That'd be that British. Yes, okay. So it's actually, that's not the ship I was thinking about. They've got a fleet that's down there sitting on their trade route. Okay. Right, so let's continue the march back to Paris. We've got 20,000. So we must be making about 20,000 per turn. Dead on 20,000. Paris. Let's get a Court of Appeals and a military academy. We can't build it yet. We still need the Grand Battery before we can get this. But I'll probably build that further forward. Get the Grand Opera House though. And metalled roads. I thought we had that already. Is this army in need of any troops? Just a general, to be honest. We're still at 6 out of 6. Okay then, so let's just recruit a unit to have waiting for them when they arrive. Far too many choices here now. And the Garde de Paris. I wasn't actually looking for the Garde de Paris, but I might choose them. I was actually thinking more about Grenadiers. There's no real difference between the two. So let's get them. Okay, Napoleon. I don't think you can reach Klausenburg just now. Let's see how far you can get. Maybe you can attack. You can. Fantastic. Well, let's go ahead and fight this then. Lots of landwehr, so it shouldn't be too much of a problem. Let's go ahead with the attack. Nice big hill on our left flank. The town's fairly central, maybe slightly to the right. That is a really nice hill. Although it's wooded, which makes it less nice. Okay. Okay, so just looking at the time, I think I'll actually fight this battle in the next part, so I shall set up and then I shall see you next time around. So thanks very much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed this. Please leave me a comment, rate the video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy the content, and I hope to see you again next time. Cheers.